warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Na'lisha binti Ma'rufi. My metric number 2C20C1. Today, I would like to present about the company background for the Kilan Beras MIHODA. Kilan Beras MIHODA. MIHODA stands for Muhammad Haji Othman dan Anak. The owner of the Kilan Beras MIHODA is Datuk Paduka Haji Muhammad Ismail bin Haji Othman. He is 69 years old. Kilan Beras MIHODA Sdn Bhd was established on 12 December 1986. This company is a Bumiputra Islamic company operating at Pokok Sena, Kedah. First, this factory was small and operated under the name Kilan Beras Kampung Bukit. To make the company more viable and able to compete with other mills, the management has already tried to get a new and larger site to can be built a new plant and be able to grain and store larger stock of paddy and rice. Okay, next. The management also changed the new name to Kilan Beras MIHODA Sdn Bhd. Production and quality of rice from Kilan Beras MIHODA Sdn Bhd gained the trust of the burners to be used as a paddy through the scheme Pusat Belian Bernas. Second, at the beginning of the business, Kilan Beras MIHODA Sdn Bhd carry out marketing and supply of rice around certain area only. Given the high demand of the rice market service, the company took the initiative to pay more attention to aspects of the rice production, such as quality, experience, and product warranty to ensure that it's always receive response and demand from the customer while expanding the business market throughout the region. Okay, next. On 2 October 1991, the company established Jalan Jaya Sdn Bhd at Kedah, which operated as a rice wholesaler and Class B contractor. Kilan Beras MIHODA Sdn Bhd give full trust to Jalan Jaya Sdn Bhd to manage and carry out all activity related for the marketing of the product produced. On 23 May 2012, Jalan Maju Trading start operating in Seremban, which is known as the Jalan Jaya Negeri Sembilan Sdn Bhd. On 28 October 2015, the company has established another company called the Mutiara Timur Rice Mill Sdn Bhd at the Terengganu. The company operated as a shopping center and paddy manufacturer. Okay, next, I would like to explain about the mission, vision, and objective from the Kilan Beras MIHODA. First, produce quality product through consumption modern technology. Second, provide the best customer service to make customers satisfied. Third, remain committed to being a leader in the food industry in Malaysia. The vision, becoming a well-known manufacturer for our own production product the whole country. Second, further strengthen the reputation of achievement in provide service and supply to customer with its more quality and guarantee. Third, the company will continue to be a contributor to economic growth Bumiputra in Malaysia. For the objective, customer satisfaction is our top priority. The second, supply quality goods to customer, and third, leading the rice paddy industry in Malaysia with more innovative and empowered advance. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Salwani and I will present about the operational issue of the Syarikat MIHODA. You know that the good business management will be bring the benefit and profit to our company. With the increasingly intense the competition, in addition to the way sale and production of the similar product are indeed given the highest impact and challenge to the entrepreneur or owner of the company. Among the issue in the operation of the company Beras MIHODA in the term of location issue are certainly a certain problem of the company, such as the lack of the supply rice from the supplier of the Malay and the tree of the seasonal rice production, as well the level of the rice production in the dry season, crop disease, also the rice blast in business competition. And the second one is the location issue. The location issue is very the highest issue whenever what business you do. And we know that the syarikat MIHODA also we know that the beras and beras is most to the Kedah. You also know that the state of the lapang padi, because the main economic activity is the paddy cultivation. Industrial development is mostly concentrated close the city centre and the resources area. In the paddy cultivation area also have along the main road, when you go to the Kedah and you see that along the road is more paddy. And when the border widening was made, the position of the industry posed the street new development around it, and the location distribution of the finished good or rice stock to the supplier in a place. And in the under the location issue, also they have the competition for good will be fierce in the market, especially when the distribution of rice in the market, grocery store and wholesaler are talking the stock a lot. And the third one is the uncertainty. Okay, in the uncertainty, we discuss about have a disease of the rice. This decline is due to the type of the crop disease. We call that the rice blast. This crop disease have damaged the crop yield. It will affect to the petani also. And the disease causes in the land to the increase while agriculture crop the decline. And the next inspection disease outbroken. And we know that the problem of lack of machinery also we can discuss or list under the uncertainty. The problem often faced by syarikat MIHODA is the lack of machinery in the logistic activity. Increase of the demand from the supermarket and retail supplier has also increased the production. So the level of efficiency we can see that the required by the factory is so very much in terms of the manufacturing machinery, such as like we see the rice production machine, or filtering, or we call that the packaging part, to be able to complete the packaging in the large of the quantity per day. And the last one is returning customer. We call that when we discuss about returning customer, we relate to the communicate with the customer regarding. So with the interaction, they can see the leadership and the achievement of the company, as well as we know that the MIHODA rice product. This way can retain existing the customer with the company production product, and it can attract to the others user to get know more about the product of the production from the syarikat MIHODA company. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nurul Jannah binti Zahari. Matric number is 265224. I want to present about political. First is about trade policy that affect business. Often in terms of rice mill, the price of rice has never risen for almost 10 years. Therefore, local rice producers have a price that does not exceed RM2.60 per kilo. So in terms of trade visible, political influence, what is advertised in the media, it can be seen that the price of paddy will go up every year. Second is about environmental issue that need to be addressed. In terms of environmental problem in the rice mill is pollution in terms of air while carry out rice drying activity, which had to carry out the use of boiler to burn scrap, and as a result of combustion, the smoke will fly freely. Next is about economy. First is globalization affecting market share. In economic terms, the effect the market are controlling good. Often the impact that is always competing is from the entry of import rice. So if import rice enter without being controlled by the relevant parties such as Bernas, then the local rice price is slightly threatened due to the enter of import rice. For example, the government has planned to encourage farmers to grow special padi such as a fragrant rice and glutinous rice, but Bernas is still import fragrant rice and glutinous rice. Second is about economic stability in the industry. In the term of economic development, the impact of COVID-19 from the beginning until now, the most stable business is the food industry. So there is no problem for MIHODA because rice is a major staple food for everyone. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Shafiq and I will continue for the rest of the pest analysis, which is social and technology. Social factors are determined by the people or the external factors that can affect to the company revenue. My first point is the target market. So the MIHODA rice mills neighborhood target market is premium and below. It means they are produced the two type of product segmentation, which is premium grade and economy grade. Basically, the company is more prioritized for the economy grade because the huge of demand from the customer. For the premium product, they are produce the high quality rice, which is basmati rice for the high income customer, and the mid or expensive range, the restaurant. So for the customer satisfaction fulfillment, at this moment, MIHODA rice mills neighborhood might not face the problem, for example, the lack of demand and the customer complain about the quality, but they might have the problem for the huge demand. So the manager department have already planned the capacity of the machine, the worker, and the planning the segmentation in the market. So in conclusion, the company have sufficient enough and have the ability to fulfill the customer satisfaction with the systematic strategy. And lastly is the company contribution to the society. MIHODA rice mills neighborhood has their own corporate social responsibility, which is CSR. They also have their financial allocation or the fund to distribute to the society. For example, they help the student at Pokok Sona to continue the study. They also have involving the activities and the program to the society for the villages and the school. In addition, they also one of the most contributor for the Zakat Kedah. So for the last point for pest analysis is the technological factor. It is focusing on the implementation of technology, the development, and the advancement in order to gain the competitive advantage. So the first point is the technology implementation. So for the drying system, they are use the new technology, which is the hot water boiler drying system. Before that, they are using the hot air drying system. The hot air drying system come with several problems, which is the dust easily can go through to the raw material in the production process. It also including the cost to sorting the dust, and this technology also come with the problem, which is the inconsistent steam pressure. So for the second point is the technology development. So they are collaborated with CRIM in saving energy management to increase the productivity inside the company at the lower cost. So they also use the color sorter machine inside the company. So the color sorter machine works to sort the dust and the raw material, which is the grain of rice. This machine also detect with the sensor. So the yellowish, the reddish, and the waste can be sorted easily with the grain by the grain of rice. This machine also be able to sort the small boulder inside the grain of rice. So this technology helps the production process to maintain the quality of the grain of rice. So for the last point is the advancement of technology in the future. So the manager of MIHODA Rice Mill Sdn Bhd, Mr. Muhammad Shukri, has aimed to increase the productivity with the lower cost. So to achieve these goals, they try to develop the IR 4.0, which is the uses of machine and automation. So they are try to less the amount of worker and use the robot line in the production process. They also want to use the automatic wrap machine to wrap the finished product at the pallet. This technology helps to reduce the amount of worker and increase the production hour. However, they have to consider about the skilled engineer and the technician to operate and synchronize the machine and the robot. The cost of implementation, the type of technology also must be considered by the top management in order to maintain their profit margin. So that's all from me. Thank you.